First question? Anyone? Don't be shy. Let's start with a freshie. First question from a freshie. Anyone? Not your hand for today. Just kidding. Okay. Anyone? First question, please.
Gerald got a question, but he's not here.
Do you have his question? You can just speak on his behalf.
Gerald's question from D Block is, the role of the Blockhead involves building block culture and block cohesiveness. Personally, I think that normal residents can also step up and take the initiative to provide ideas to the block com, talk to people, care for others, and make the block more inclusive. So why is there a need to become a Blockhead to carry out these duties? This is directed to all the Blockheads, the econ.
Okay. So the question is, why do you have to be a Blockhead to contribute to the block? Why can't you just be a resident to contribute to the block? So what's the difference? Yeah, so we'll start off with E-Block. E-Block.
Drink more.
That's a good question. Well, for me, it's that maybe some of you don't really have the connection with the, let's say, the proper channel to bring up your question. So, like, it's the role of the Blockhead to know what is this proper channel. So, like, for example, like, let's say, like, your fan got problem or your lights got problem. This small stuff, that one Blockhead can really handle. But what if he's like or like the like the seniors and like the freshies like don't like each other? There's, I think, only a few people can handle this type of situation, and it's someone to have the type of caliber that can handle this type of situation. Yeah, so it's the block 6 is responsible for this type. So there needs to be a Blockhead. Yeah. Thank you.
Just to clarify, the question is the question is targeted towards the candidate, right? So the question is why the candidate thinks that he needs to be a Blockhead to contribute to the hall, rather than it being like a general person in general. Is it? Do you get my question?
Yeah.
Yes. They all get the difference. So it's instead of why a person needs to be a Blockhead to contribute to the block, it's why do you want to be a Blockhead to contribute to the block?
Yeah,
right?
Like why you want to be a Blockhead instead of just being a normal block member. Like you can just be a block member and contribute. Why do you need to take up this role?
Yeah. Okay, next up we have Isaac.
Okay, because in the end of the day, the position is already there, so someone has to step up and do it. And then it's kind of like there's some events that you need like a figurehead for the block. So I thought, why not me? So I started.
Thank you, Isaac. Next up we have Sherman.
Hi guys. So just to address the question, I believe that the question severely understates the importance of a blockhead, because the blockhead is important within the block itself to consolidate the views of other presidents and opinions such that he can come to a consensus on what the opinions of the majority are. This is not to say that the opinions of the minority will be left out. He has to make a compromise between the two. So why I believe that I can do this, because I study history, I do a lot of discussion and stuff. Wait, this is not a joke. So I believe that in this position, I have done a lot of mediation in the past, be it in secondary school, JCs and army. So I have a lot of experiences in this, and I believe I can step up in times of, maybe it's a bit of an exaggeration, crisis, to help out to resolve this kind of conflicts. So yeah, thank you.
Okay, thank you. Next up we have Tammy, we do the best for last.
I think that when you talk about inclusivity, right, and you talk about what a normal member can do, you're talking about the day-to-day things, like appearing for block events, going for dinner, going room to room to talk to people, or like socializing. Which a blockhead can do also lah. But besides that, like the blockhead does a lot more for the block as well. When you plan all the suppers or block events, you're also adding to that environment and the atmosphere of homeliness, which as a normal member you cannot do. So yeah, to a certain extent, the block members have a responsibility, or they can add to that environment, but the blockhead can do that and more. So I think that I would like to do that. Yeah.
Thank you, Tammy. Okay, last but not least, we are waiting.
Actually, shouldn't say my point, but then I think plagiarism is offense in university. So okay, so I'll start with analogy now, okay? Okay, because everyone go to army before, I mean the guys here. So I think soldiers can fight war, but why we need a commander? Why we need a CEO? Because the CEO is the one that I'll set the direction for soldiers to attack everything. So either way, you still need a head to like organize all the offense. Even if you have all the good members and everything, there's still execution. Execution is planned by the CEO, which is the blockhead for him. And to put it in a more blunt manner, okay, why if I'm not a blockhead, I go around and tell people, hey, let's go for supper. I mean, like, just knock on everybody's door, knock on all the freshies' door, hey, let's go breakfast with rebels. People think I key siao. But if I'm a blockhead, they will say, oh, your blockhead is doing stuff. And I think the blockhead itself, the title, is okay. The blockhead, the title, can give you a bit of power that people don't see you key siao. Anyway, yeah. So so I think you need to be a blockhead to do some of the things that, as not a blockhead, you cannot do because of how people view you and your operation in the block itself. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, William. Okay, can we have another question now, Raymond?
Hello, Raymond, year 2 A block. My question is for all the candidates. What is one thing that you strongly feel that your previous blockhead did not do well, and how will you improve and rectify?
Okay. Okay, we'll start with William.
Okay, in case you all don't know, my previous blockhead is Imran. Okay, what he didn't do well, right? Okay, he's not Abang, I can't say too much about him not doing well. But one thing that I think that he not do well is that his personality is too lepak. Not that saying that he's Malay, but he's lepak. Okay, what do I mean by lepak? Okay, if I compare last year Aaron is my blockhead. Right, then I think he did a fantastic job. Like honestly. Then if I just compare the Last Supper, okay, the Last Supper for our blog. Right, Arun did a lot. Arun did very nice. Arun did the photo booth and the C block, that thing that ran out all our wishes and everything. Yeah, but this year's Imran, he did not do as much. He ordered food and everything. But then, I mean, it's got calm. Then I didn't complain much because less job for me to do in a way. But okay, that's what I think about him and Arun, the personality difference. But also one thing about it is Imran is dealt a bad hand in a way. This year, everything is very busy. I think our whole block home is doing DU if I'm not wrong. Then also like there's a lot of 60th anniversary things like what Fiesta and everything. Then I think everything become very busy in a way for Imran to really execute all his wishes out, all his like ideas out. And that's why he cannot do as well as Arun. I'm not trying to compare these two. I mean, they are two different people. We are actually comparing them now. Okay. Yeah, so one thing that I think I can improve from last year is that I want to plan ahead, even earlier than Imran. Because although he did plan ahead, but some things really come out at the end of the time. At the end, like near the event itself, and end up he cannot do a lot of things that he wished for. So one thing I can improve is just to plan ahead.
Okay, thank you. Okay, thank you, William. Next we have Tammy.
I think the problem with Gwen, right, is that Gwen did like a lot of things right. So when you talk about improvements, I think the pantry is really dirty. So for me, that is like my biggest pet peeve. To go in there, you want to put your stuff down, and there are ants crawling on it. So I think I mean all the block com heads will know that like there's funds lah for your different pantry and lounge, and I hope that I can allocate some more and do more things in like the common areas for the block. Cause I mean, I think the D blockers tend to cook quite a lot. I don't really know why, but yeah. So I hope that like we can at least maintain these areas, and that is one of the things that I hope to change. Yeah, thank you.
Thank you, Demi. Okay, so next up we have Sherman.
Hello? Yeah. Sorry, mic test, mic. So yeah, firstly I'd like to start off with saying that Xiao is a very great blockhead in the sense that she has a lot of ideas. She can coordinate ideas very well, so which is very good. But one aspect that I find is a bit lacking is that as a person she's not very outspoken. That's not to say she's not outspoken at all. She is, but not to the extent where a leader sometimes should be. So what I feel that this can be done is that if you look at me, I'm quite outspoken. But as in, I feel like as a blockhead, I should be more outspoken in the sense that when it comes to events and important useful stuff, there can be greater emphasis on announcements and promotions on such events so that my blog can have a greater turnout rate, which I believe contributes to the culture of my blog. Yeah. Thank you.
Thank you, Sherman. Next up we have Isaac.
Okay, so I think something that Zohar didn't do very well is that he chose the block com quite badly. It's not say bad, just unlucky. Then some of them left, then some of them quite phantom. So I think that instead of A block, maybe the seniors and juniors, we don't really talk that much. So like, I don't really talk to all the basketball seniors on the top floor, and they don't really talk to me. So maybe you can work on that next year, because they're all staying around anyways. So let's be good friends, Raymond.
Thank you, Isaac. Last but not least, can we have Melvin?
For me, one thing Wei Chen didn't do well is he didn't really integrate the new residents that entered Yusof in Sem 2 really well. Yeah, like for us, like we see all these new faces in Sem 2, because some of us left in Sem 2, then new people take over the rooms, and like we don't really know them, and they don't really know us. So yeah, we can do better in welcoming them to the block using like block suppers. Also, one thing I can say is like Dr. Arafat always keep complaining that the noise level too high, and sometimes it's a bit too late until like Dr. Arafat have to come up to the lounge or like anywhere, then like ask us to keep quiet. So I think I will implement a system at least to like the level heads will be in charge of the level of their noise. Yeah, their noise level for each level. Yeah, okay, thank you.
Okay, thank you, candidates. Next up, can we have a question for the Social Service Director? Amos?
Amos, year 3. Page Xuan, don't feel left out. So this question goes to Page Xuan, SSD. Similar question, what took you so long? Why didn't you join us last week and give us a full house?
Actually, I mentioned this just now in my speech, because you're not here, yeah. So, firstly, because I set out goals for myself before I took over Greencom, and then maybe I was too ambitious or something, but then when I realized all these goals, I felt a bit like disappointed with myself, so I didn't think I have the capability to actually take over, supervise so many comms under SSD. Yeah, so, but after I gathered feedback from people around me, and then they give me motivation, I realized that Greencom's performance wasn't that bad this year, so I started having a little bit more confidence, so I stepped up. Yeah, and also one of the personal reasons, like whether I'm able to stay or not, cost reasons, and also external commitments as well. Yeah. Thanks.
Thank you, Pei Xuan. Okay, so can we have another question? What? Oh, okay, Damien.
Okay, for SSD, so you know the attendance normally for EVCs is actually very low every time. So if you were to choose between increasing the attendance for EVC as well as promoting the awareness of social services in hall, which one will you choose and why? And how?
Okay, let me clarify. The
Let
first
me
choice,
rephrase,
the first choice
First
is
one is increasing the attendance of EVC members, make sure members go for services more regularly. The other one is promoting social services CCA in the hall as a general. Which one is more important to you and why and how?
both are important, but if I really had to choose, I'll go with the first one because the beneficiaries actually matters a lot. Yeah, let's say if I focus only on internal, like raising awareness in hall, then we cannot like, how do I put it? Yeah, okay. Like what I said, just like I said in the speech also, actually we can raise awareness in hall by letting like freshies know about our CCA, the 3 EVC rings, even before they choose for their CCA. Like let's say have a use of service day where we can give out points and make it compulsory, so that more people will be interested. And also, we do an interview to check on their availability and their commitment and whether they are sure that they can commit to the end. Yeah. So we cannot compromise in the sense that we we don't go for the CCAs because we already liaise with the outside, the external parties. Yeah, so it's definitely more important if we make sure that the attendance is there first before we touch on the use of part.
Do you have a follow-up?
Yeah, so for the attendance, right? So for publicity, right, other than channel EH and WhatsApp, what other methods do you have to actually get people to go for this kind of voluntary events, especially if the events are not in hall, you have to travel out, because people normally don't have incentive to actually go out for this kind of events.
You mean people in the comms itself or just
can be just open to the EVC CCA on the whole also. Let's say you've got events at Chinatown, LD service, they got the Chinese New Year lunch or they got Mid-Autumn Festival, or maybe EVC, Minds, they actually got outing at Kallang Mall. So how do you actually encourage